She tricked you and made you think that you were her father after she killed 2 men.
BNB recap. Steffy sees red when Bill defends Luna, who claims Hayes as her brother, and Carter and Hope clash when he won't fire Daphne. Monday, March 10th, 2025. Today on Bold and the Beautiful, Daphne insists that Carter has been used. Finn isn't happy when Sheila shows up at his office, and Luna claims she's changed. Friday's BNB recap. Steffy ripped Finn a new one and confronted Luna after Finn explained she was at Bill's as Daphne calls Hope a user. At Bill's, Steffy says Luna is a monster and she's headed back to jail. She can't understand what Bill was thinking in bringing her there. Luna feels terrible about what she did. Steffy doesn't think she feels terrible enough and tells her she will never have a relationship with Finn. When Luna says they are all family now and Hayes is her brother, Steffy yells at her to never say her name. Luna says she has her truth now and begs her not to take Jin away. When Bill walks in, Steffy demands to know how he could have allowed the monster out of prison. Appalled, Steffy rails about all the danger that Luna will bring into their lives, and he insists he has this under control. Luna is a broken person, and he can help her. He didn't want anyone to know, but Finn obviously found out. He won't justify Luna's crimes, but she has her whole life to make up for them. Declaring Luna is evil, Steffy vows to do all in her power to put her behind bars. Bill asks if she could really destroy any chance at a meaningful relationship for Finn and his daughter. As Luna babbles about how hard her life has been, Steffy tells her to save the sob story. There can't be any good in her. She has Sheila's blood. Luna points out Finn does too. As she goes on about the parental bond, Steffy reminds her of what she did to Poppy. Declaring she is out of her mind, she tells Bill that he's naive. Steffy is going to make it her mission to put Luna behind bars and tells Luna she is nothing and Finn doesn't want a life with her. Finn doesn't love her, he only pities her. Steffy says that Luna has no humanity and will never be Finn's daughter. In his office, Finn talks on the phone to a patient about his lifestyle affecting his life long-term and blinks out for a minute. He recalls telling Steffy that Luna is under house arrest at Bill's. Sheila drops in to say hello to her handsome son. He sighs and says she shouldn't be there. He can't do this. She senses something is bothering him. He tells her she shouldn't be there. She blames Steffy for that and apologizes for what she did, insisting that she's not that person anymore. She reminds him her blood runs in his veins and that of his child. She lost out on raising him and only prays that he doesn't lose out on the chance to be a parent as well. She'll have to carry that loss for the rest of her life. Sheila guesses something is wrong, and it involves Steffy. She insists nothing can sever the relationship between a parent and child. Sheila misses him and her grandchild. BNB spoilers March 10th to 14th. Lee strangles Poppy, Daphne gets desperate, and Carter's faced with an ultimatum. Finn lets Steffy and Luna that Luna's his daughter, but what comes next? Finn being Finn, we'd assume he wants contact, but there's no way Steffy would want him having a relationship with the woman who held her captive and almost killed her. Can Steffy get Baker and to put Luna back into prison? The fallout from Hope watching Carter cheating on her with Daphne was as bold as it gets. While Hope might find a way for Carter to pay for his betrayal, she let Daphne have it. Will Carter choose Hope or Daphne? Coming up, where do things stand now between you and Carter? Brooke asks Hope. The old Carter is still in there, says Eric. I hate that it came to this, Carter admits. You cannot be serious, Bill, Steffy says. I am, insists Bill. This lunatic tried to kill me, Steffy tells. You went after my son, Lee screams, strangling Poppy. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Monday, March 10th. Steffy's disbelief turns to outright anger at Bill for helping Luna. Hope and Daphne fight over Carter and are stunned by his reaction. Bold and Beautiful spoilers Tuesday, March 11th. Steffy brings Detective Baker in to send Luna back to prison. Bold and Beautiful spoilers Wednesday, March 12th. Deacon questions Sheila's empathy toward Poppy. Finn's news about Finn and Poppy, followed by Bill, evokes a physical reaction in Lee. After Hope leaves Carter, Steffy has a positive, euphoric outburst about Luna and Bill. Steffy tells Luna she's a monster at Bill's house. She has no idea what Bill was thinking when he decided to get her out of jail, but that's precisely where she's going. Luna is very sorry for what she did. Apparently not bad enough to serve your time, Steffy yells. Given that Steffy is her father's wife, Luna despises herself for what she done, particularly to her. Since she will never be in a relationship with him again, Steffy advises her not to become too accustomed to calling him that. Steffy is informed by Luna that Finn is her father. According to Steffy, it is irrelevant. Of course it matters, Luna adds. They are all related. She is a part of Finn, and he is a part of her. Now Hayes is my brother. Never mention his name again, Steffy hisses at her. At last, Luna has the truth. Everything would have been different if she had known. She begs Steffy not to separate her from Finn. Bill emerges from the shadows and exclaims, Steffy. Steffy blows up. This creature attempted to murder her. How was he able to adopt her?
How?
Finn's unexpected guest. Finn informs a patient on the phone in his office that sometimes your past actions still have an impact on you today. He pauses at this. After disconnecting, he shows Steffy in disbelief that Luna is under house arrest at Bill's. Sheila emerges as Finn sighs. Hard day. She wanted to stop by because she happened to be in the building. Finn informs his biological mother that she shouldn't be present. At this time, I am unable to do this. Something is awry, and Sheila can see it in his eyes. Sheila is unconvinced despite Finn's assurances that he is all right. She can tell he's carrying something heavy as she pulls up a chair. She shouldn't even be there, according to Finn. Oh, because of Steffy, she clucks. No, says Finn. Due to you. Although Sheila apologizes for what she did, her blood is still there in both his and his child's veins. Finn scowls. Sheila continues talking about how painful it has been for her to be near her child. I am going to have to live with the consequence of losing the chance to be your mother for the rest of my life. Carter should tell Daphne to go, according to Hope. Hope asks Carter to inform Daphne that it's time to return to Paris, today at Forrester Creations. As Carter asks, Hope? Hope queries his hesitation. Daphne must leave since she went too far and violated their trust. Carter, isn't that correct? According to Hope, Daphne doesn't respect her, them, or Forrester. This isn't Forrester, but Daphne disputes that. Carter is asked if he believes the business is better off without the Forresters. According to Hope, Daphne is attempting to instill guilt in him. She doesn't have to, according to Daphne. Observe him. Forrester is dying when his family is taken away from him. When she first arrived, she wasn't expecting to admire Carter, but she was taken aback to discover that he has morals and beliefs. Unlike me? Hope asks, her gaze narrowing. Carter lost his path, according to Daphne, but Hope is just like this. Carter was tormented by the thought of taking over, but did his devoted friend try to stop him, or did he sense an opening? Open your eyes. Hope is taking advantage of you. Hope claims that this story about her abusing others is becoming stale. She developed a profitable line over several years. Then you were fired, your line was killed. What changed? Daphne asks. Daphne tells Hope that she has been there long enough to form her own opinion, despite Hope's suspicion that she has been speaking to Steffy. Carter is a decent man who went astray to protect Hope. According to Carter, I didn't. What? Asks Daphne. Are you lost? You did indeed. Due to her. You don't know anything about us, sneers Hope. Carter and Daphne have spent a lot of time together sharing stories, according to Daphne. Hope has only been there for him. She believes Daphne is looking for a boyfriend. Once more, she requests that Carter tell the perfumer to leave Forrester and never return. Carter tells Hope that although he loves her, it would be a mistake to ask Daphne to go. She must understand how a single kiss might occur. You want Daphne to stay, rages Hope. Yes, Carter responds to her. Daphne should avoid returning to Paris for the sake of the business. Hope glares while Daphne smiles. Hope finds it hard to accept Carter's support for Daphne. He is supporting Forrester. Carter reminds her that they acquired control of this business, so they could manage it impartially. She kissed you, says Hope. Hope hears Carter say, she apologized. They must be as gracious to Daphne as they wish Steffy had been to her. Hope claims that Steffy is in her thoughts and accuses her of taking advantage of him. According to Carter, it's not about her opinion, but rather the scent. It doesn't matter. He believes that Daphne must remain in Los Angeles. Hope leaves. Carter comes next. When she is by herself, Daphne reflects, quelle famille dramatique, and puts her passport back in her purse. In French, what a dramatic family. Sheila at the hospital wants to help Finn and asks if Steffy is the cause of the problem. Finn assures her that he will sort out whatever he is dealing with. No, Sheila says. She wishes to assist. She is descended from him. There is nothing that can break a parent-child bond. You are missed. She touches him with her hands. You and my grandchild are sorely missed. Steffy issues notice to Bill and Luna. Steffy asks Bill, what the hell was he thinking? At his house. Luna pinned her mother after killing 2 men. She abandoned her to perish in a cage. You got your granddaughter out of prison, but you left her without a mother. Bill contends that she is unable to leave the property since she is still serving her sentence. Steffy claims he has no control over her. He knows her better than anyone else, Bill grunts. Steffy objects. She tricked him into believing that he was her dad. This small connection he believes they share is a falsehood. According to Bill, it isn't. Although what Luna did was awful, he can help her because she is a broken person. Steffy inquires as to whether she has been there the whole time. No one could know, according to Bill, because they wouldn't comprehend. A terrible hand has been dealt to Luna. Although that doesn't excuse her actions, she has the rest of her life to atone. According to Steffy, Luna is a bad person who ought to be imprisoned. She will exert every effort to ensure that occurs. You'll stop at nothing to reincarcerate your husband's daughter? Bill mocks. To ruin any possibility of a deep connection between them? Steffy, really? Are you certain you could accomplish that? Steffy is informed by Luna that her life has been nothing but nightmares. She should save the sob story, Steffy advises. Luna contends that she feels she has some redeeming qualities after learning that Finn is her father. Steffy claims that she is a murderer with no redeeming qualities. Luna contends that Finn failed to see what she does when he glanced at her. He saw his daughter. I sensed his affection. She talks endlessly about how they bonded and connected. You know that you're a parent. She was reminded by Steffy that she had framed her mother and killed 2 men. How did Poppy's relationship with her parents turn out? She has no concept what it was like to grow up with her, Luna laments. What she had been lacking in her life was Finn. Luna wants to demonstrate her transformation to Steffy, Bill, and Finn. The words, "You are insane," shouts Steffy. She turns to Bill and adds, "And you are so naive, Bill." People change, according to Bill. Yells Steffy. Enough. She is unwilling to listen to it. What Luna has to say doesn't matter to Steffy. She took 2 lives. She will make it her personal goal to put her back in prison, regardless of the bribes or other means Bill had to use to get her out. And, Bill, you know me. I'll do everything in my power to keep my family safe. Steffy, I am your family. Luna shouts. No, you are not, yells Steffy. To me, you are nothing. Finn especially doesn't care about you. You're not his daughter. You are not important to him. He has no desire to live with you. She believed she saw pity rather than love in his eyes. No, says Luna, shaking her head. Yes, it was, Steffy responds. I recognize you perfectly, Luna. You attempted to murder me. I pleaded to be spared. I looked for any kind of humanity in your eyes, and I wanted to see my kids. I was unable to view it, though. It was absent. All you wanted was for me to move aside. I simply caused you some sort of inconvenience. Therefore, it doesn't matter to me if you believe that you are related to Finn or that he is a part of your DNA. He is not your father's daughter. Luna, you never will be. Never. For more news videos, subscribe.